This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated at 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
We see the crowd,
all right,
people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
The straight right just misses. And shoot. Throws the jab but does not score. Counter punch got him clean. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in power.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. Both trying for a knockout. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be
still landing your power shots.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
With that jab. That hook doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Punch, counter punch. Right hook won't score. How about that time counter shot? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab not going to score. And he scores with the counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They exchange punches. I'd like to see more jabs. Counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who has the advantage after that last round?
Feel good?
Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
And the cornerman's got to put a
You want to win this fight?
Get out
Right.
there and get the job done.
We're coasting this fight. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. Be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punching. These punches coming from every angle. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter punch. punch right up the middle. That jab just missed with the left hand. There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Based on that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Keep smart. Just the same. Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Come here. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your breathe.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. Both men step back for just a moment. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's all offense all the time. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. He misses with that jab. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Glad to have heard that down.
Wow, get focused. Back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
And he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go.
Give him no free shots, yeah?
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Good counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Straight right just misses. Nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Well done with that counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times. Hold it right there. That's not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. No, we don't. Go, wait a minute. Amir Khan, dazed. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six. He's still in the fight.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
Knockdown twice.
Great works. Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing.
This is the beginning of round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs just feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight. Did you see that?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Amir Khan backing up, and Amir Khan finally on the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.